What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Y'all know what I need y'all to do. Like, comment, share the video if you feeling the content. Be sure to smash that like button, please. Y'all know how we get the video in rotation. That's how we do that, man. So tonight, let's get right into it. So tonight, we're going to talk about PA. That's an abbreviation to protect the families and everybody in the situation. PA was an older man from Handover, Maryland, a little ways from the corners of Baltimore City. PA was a major figure in the game. Some say he was directly plugged into the cartel, in which we all know takes the game to a whole nother level. He allegedly had enough smack to flood the city streets, and that's exactly what he did. Allegedly, him and his squad transported smack all through Baltimore City and County, making millions of dollars and living a lifestyle some people can only imagine. Luxury cars, homes, jewelry, the American dream, right? It's safe to say PA was the plug. In one incident, some of his guys met up in the parking lot of the Garden Bar in East Baltimore. The plan was to make a transaction and get out of there, but the DEA was tailing them and they ain't know it. The men's car was searched and they found 2 bricks of fent and $138,000 cash. After this, the heat was on. PA moved pretty smart for the most part. Just like many big guys in the game, he had a team to traffic, bag up, and get the product off, while he dealt with the big plug and made sure he had the re-up money. PA tried to have legit fronts also, like a barbershop, and he picked cars and houses and other people's names to make it look good. But the Rolex watches and foreign cars will have feds watching. PA tried to play the game right, even having Chinese legal business partners in which he would give them millions of dollars to launder and clean up the money. One of his guys was tailed in PG County, Maryland, to a truck stop, in which he met up with some Migos who passed off two bags. The feds were conducting a 5-man investigation. Little did PA know, they were closing in. Baltimore County police pulled them over, in which they found a vacuum seal of money. Nothing illegal about that. But now every time he came through the city or through the county, he was stopped. 3 weeks later, he was slipping on his game. Police pulled him over and alleged that his tents was too dark. This time, they found $420,000 in cash. He was banned in the car with the tents too dark. Not illegal, small case, but at the end of the day, they gave them probable cause. They was building the case. The DEA issued a warrant to search PA's Handover Maryland home. They found guns, a lot of money, jewelry, but no narcotics. But the feds felt as though they had enough evidence and started seizing his things. They seized over $4.4 million in cash, a 2018 Benz, 2017 Land Rover, 2018 Volvo, and a whole bunch of jewelry. PA would be eventually found guilty and given 35 years in prison. All his homes, money, cars, businesses was all gone, seized by the feds. The game is fun and can be addictive. Fast life can get good, and some people almost feel like it feels right. But what's the end game? A 5-year run for a 35-year sentence in prison at 47 years old. Man, this is a crazy story. Shout out to Handover, Maryland, not too far from Baltimore. You know, this is a Baltimore way because all his product went to Baltimore. We talked about this on a previous episode, how people be the plug, don't even be from your community. You know, he lived all the way far off somewhere, you know what I mean? But he had the product. Now, the thing about this situation, I feel like he was playing it smart. At the end of the day, he was trying to move right. But when you flashy like that, they looking at you, you in the city with people trying to make it every day, day to day, and you got all these foreign whips, you got all this money, You got Rolex, you out here doing big things, so they on you. Now, he was smart enough not to get caught with no product, but what we all know, once they throw that RICO out, or that conspiracy almost worse than actually getting caught with something. I know a lot of dudes that got put away for life for conspiracy. Now, excuse me, I don't knock the hustle, you know what I mean? Like, one thing that I can say about this case, I ain't heard nothing about no bodies dropping. They were strictly about getting that money. But the thing about it, with this new thing with Fink, what it's doing is knocking people off. You know what I mean? People ODing. And you feel me? That's almost like a temp. You know what I mean? So when you bring that in the game and you not playing fair and you cutting your you know what I mean, with that, then they gonna get you for that too. You see what I'm saying? Now, he was 47 years old, 35 years in prison. The judge ain't take it easy on him. It's over. And some people be saying, like, man, if I can get 5 million, 6 million, I'll do 30 years. But why would you do 30 years for $6 million? You feel me? Because when you come home, that money gonna be gone because your people still gotta live. You gotta live in jail. Jail expensive. Jail more expensive than the streets. You feel me? You gotta get your noodles, you gotta get your commissary, you gotta get your products, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your soap, your lotion. You know what I mean? That stuff costs money. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'd rather take my chances on the streets. I hear a lot of dudes being like, man, when I was younger and I was locked up, dudes used to always say, like, I got another 5 in me, I got another 10 in me. I was like, I ain't got not one more day in me. When I get home, I'ma chill, I'ma do right. And I try to keep my word to that, man. But like I say, man, if you out here living this lifestyle, just know what come with it. No matter how smart you is, you try to launder your money, you feel me, you try to clean it up, they gonna be on you. You can't beat them. And think about it, when they take all this stuff that you grinded so hard for, they take everything and you left with nothing. You can't even get you a lawyer. So it's like all your hard work went straight to the United States government. Just think about that for a minute. You feel me? When you out there in them streets, you ain't gonna be able to keep nothing if you get caught. They gonna take all that. Even if you did work hard for it and it's legit, they gonna find a way to tie it to your case. So yeah, man, y'all already know this is another episode of the Baltimore Way. Man, I appreciate the love and support I've been getting. Definitely on that video I put up about my uncle, you feel me? Rest in peace, Unc. Rest in peace, Big Boat. A lot of people knew Unc, and I appreciate that, man. That made me feel good for me to pick that up and people show him love. But y'all know, be sure to like, comment. If you're new to the fam, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell. Love, fam. I'm out.